Veronique drops Franklin off to get beat up and framed like he's been kidnapped, basically.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure Louis was gonna be with it 100% until this episode. I thought that she was gonna try to like do the flip, like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, Franklin, like I finally got you here. You know what I mean? She gonna try to get, whatever revenge she was, she wanted back.
Right.
But the fact that she had all of that on him, you know what I mean? She was like able to whoop his ass. And she after she hit him a couple of times, like she kind of gave up and was just like kind of, Franklin, I hate you, fuck you. Like you tell her emotions came
Yeah.
out, but she
Yeah.
didn't like for a person that felt like Franklin should. I remember one episode she was like, I want that nigga cut from his balls to his neck or some shit like that. For a person that wanted that to just, kind of not even want to hit Franklin, just let you know that she's not feeling that way about him right now. Like she don't want to betray him. She's on his side.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie. Anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hola.
We back.
We black. We black. Welcome back, y'all. We are back from another one. The weather is here. I'm like here.
That nigga,
get it?
He got the weather right up on the eye.
You get it? I'm damn near like
looking right over the weather, nigga.
I caught a punk ass cold. I didn't mean to catch it, but I caught it.
Mm-hmm.
So my voice might sound a little different today. But anyways, we doing Snowfall, episode 8. You know what's funny? This whole time I thought we only had 2 episodes left, but I guess we got 2 left now.
Yeah, we got 2 left now. Yeah, I think I said 3 last week. I was like 3 more left because it's like it's all got to be like crazy from here. Like there's nothing that they could like hold back. They don't have time for a filler episode. It's lit.
Yeah, and you can tell that the tension is real. The tension was real in this episode.
Oh yeah, you could tell something was gonna happen. I thought somebody was gonna die the way she was rolling, for sure.
I thought so too. But I'm glad nobody did yet.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we fucked up last week because we were rushing because Brian had shit to do. You know, I'm dedicated to the show, but Brian had plans, so we didn't get to read no episode. we didn't get to read no comments. So we want to read the comments that we got from episode 6, and then we got one from episode 7 because I guess y'all had attitude because we didn't read the comments.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like shit. From episode 6, this comment is from once again. He said, "There's no way in the world Jerome should have went in without a bulletproof vest." I agree. I don't know where he would get one from, but I do agree. But shit, he was going after his wife. Man.
Right.
The next comment was from Taiwan Canel. R.I.P. Uncle Jerome. A real OG lost to time.
Oh God.
That's what's up. Then we got a comment from Tasha. Man, the episode stressed me the hell out. That was the first comment. And then the next comment said, the threat of rape is what had me on edge this episode. I was really hoping they got there in time, and because of all that, Unc had to go out the way he did. Side note, Stacy having a hamburger phone took me out. I didn't realize dude that looked like the back of a Nestle Crunch was Paige Kennedy.
Tasha, you cold for that one. The back of a Nestle though.
The back of a Nestle Crunch. That nigga did look hella funny. You gotta start reading some of these, my nigga.
The nigga can't read, y'all.
I can't right now, man. I don't feel good, man.
Let me see.
We got 2 more, I think.
Is at the bottom or more at the top?
It's more. You gotta hit newest. YouTube does some stupid shit where they don't show everybody's comments unless you hit newest.
Okay. I see your girl Breeze. You didn't read hers yet. She said, "Your girl Bree be having them comments."
Yes, you do.
Let me see. Damn, I can't even see. Okay, this is the whole one. I just saw C and I thought it was C more, but she said C at the end.
Yeah.
She says, "Damn, damn, damn."
You
This
gotta do your
episode,
shoulders like this.
damn, damn. This episode was superb. I almost asked my supervisor to submit my bereavement because my uncle Jerome got shot last night. And and Detective Buckley, oh, I hope you suck on that pipe dick all night long because your dead come tomorrow. You hear me? Louis coming back with a vengeance, mark my words. Louis is coming back with vengeance, mark my words. Veronique is still going to take the money and disappear with her scamming ass mammy. Watch and see.
Mm.
And then
well, I'll wait till we talk about this episode. My opinion.
yeah, a lady named Nayful says when Kane said he was going to get some dudes to gang rape Louis, that's when Franklin changed his mind. He might have wanted her dead, but he didn't want her to go out like that. That was my thoughts. I didn't think that he really wanted the information for Teddy. I thought he really was like feeling a certain way. That's why he was
I thought that until he said what he said at the casket.
Yeah. And that is it for Snowfall, other than somebody asking one question. I don't have nothing to do with Snowfall, though. It just says, are you guys going to review Swarm? And we don't review series that come out all together because that means we would have to binge watch it.
Right. And we did that once and it was hella work. We did that with The Best Man.
Yeah. But we liked The Best Man, so we did it.
I
don't know nothing about Swarm. Swarm was cool, but
Swarm was cool, but not worth it. I'll say that.
I ain't finished that motherfucker.
I finished it. It just wasn't worth reviewing. Like there was nothing. Swarm should have been a movie. And I know Tasha wanted us to review it too, but I told her that like Swarm it should have been a movie.
I reviewed the first episode.
I wouldn't do that. It was they could have.
It was cool.
It was good. It was a good show, but
credits.
Yeah. It was a good show, but it just should have been a movie. Yeah. The comments from last week, we only got one from your girl Bree. She said this episode last week.
You want to read that when we do Power?
No, this is I'm talking about last week from Snowfall.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Another one?
Yeah, she was the only one.
Oh, yeah.
So I told you everybody else had an attitude because we didn't read the comments online.
Real shit.
We know what y'all did. It's our bad. Brian had stuff to do. Brian was busy. You know what I mean?
Niggas in the comments like, man, fuck y'all. We wasn't gonna comment anyway.
She said this episode was so good. Kane branded Louis with that K on her chest. She grieving, blaming Franklin. No, it's your fault. Her pride got him killed. To me, Franklin went back for her out of love and respect for Jerome. And old dude at the gate knew what was up. That's why he went to the store talking about he thirsty. Poor sissy, she just can't take no more. Great review, guys, and I see them views going up.
Here,
indeed you do. Indeed you do.
So the dude about this,
I still want to know what happened to the dude that went to the stove from that episode.
I'm still trying to figure. It's too many people missing that we don't got that many episodes to show their face. Like, where's Peaches? Where's the little girl? Where's this nigga at the store? Are they all gonna come back to the last episode with guns pointed at Franklin? Like, nigga, we know it's you, and just shoot Franklin like a firing squad.
I'm kind of feeling like now since you dropped that knowledge of the new show coming out, a lot of these characters are going to be on that show.
Possibly.
I'm feeling like
I can see that.
But on to this episode.
What'd you say?
I said on to this episode though, episode 8.
Yeah, man, it's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. But it was. This is even though it's not a filler episode, it's definitely a cliffhanger, but it was like a build up more than anything. Like they build you up, and I'm one of those dudes that's gonna look and see where my time is at. So I'm like, okay, this is getting good. And I look at my time, and I was like, oh, we got 5 minutes left.
I don't do that. I don't do that because of that. Because I'll be pissed off. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Just the beginning, you see Gustavo pull up to the repass, Him walking through, we get a lot of story with him just walking through. Like he walked past the two country cousins when they're like, "Where we gonna go?" And she's like, "Let's go back to Louisiana." So that makes me think Louis is gonna leave with them to Louisiana. Do you think that? Because her goal is to get out now.
Yeah, because I was like, man, she had ample time to get Franklin up out of there. So I don't even think that's her mission anymore. So I feel like, that at this point, shit, take what you got and skate. I mean, I feel like that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah. That's what it seemed like. Then and then you get like a bunch of side stories, everybody reminiscing about Jerome. Did you see dude in the kitchen? That was the rapper. Remember we were talking about the rapper? We thought it was smart dude. It was him.
When he was just like, he was talking about Jerome.
He was like Romy Rome holding it down or some shit like that.
Yeah. That was the rapper dude.
I think so.
That might be the rapper for the next.
But I want to say about him, he's also part of that other show that I want to start reviewing.
Which one?
Blind Spotting.
Blind Spotted. Ain't that an old show? That's a movie.
No, that was a movie. Then it was a show, and then season 2 is about to come out at the end of this month.
Oh, okay, it was a good movie. I ain't never seen the show.
You got to watch the show. You got to catch up because we're reviewing that next. Remember, I said it.
I ain't doing it.
You're doing it, man. We do all this LA shit. You about to do some Bay Area shit.
Yay!
But then, so then Gustavo's still walking. Like I said, you get a bunch of side conversation. Then you see Leon sitting with Yoda, with Scully, and they're talking about you could tell he's like finally getting the forgiveness for the daughter, for killing the daughter.
Right. That was a good closer or whatever. So it's like Leon ain't got no enemies no more. Because Dion, he made peace with Dion, kinda. I mean, at the funeral, and now he's made peace with Scully. So it's like all his sins are forgiven. Go to Africa, nigga. Yeah, he ain't going.
I don't think him getting all his sins forgiven is a good thing.
I mean, it's one of those. It's a closure feeling, you know what I mean? It's like I've never been somebody that killed a little kid and kill the mom afterwards, but I mean, at this point, nigga, like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you going to accept your fate out here in the projects? Because that's where his fate is. He's dying in the projects. There's nothing else gonna happen. You're not gonna be a kingpin. You're not gonna be respected. Like somebody's coming for you at some point. You should leave while you know what I mean. You got everything settled, like everything is closed up on your end,
right? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's scariest to come before the storm, because now I feel like when you feel like you don't got to watch your back is when you should be watching your back.
Yeah, I ain't saying don't watch your back. I'm saying leave. Ain't nobody gonna kill you in Africa.
He still don't want to do that.
Of course he don't, because he's stupid.
But then we see Gustavo meet Franklin. Franklin basically gives him his passports and the money he asked for.
Yeah.
They do it. Is that when they cut to Teddy talking to the dude? And the dude like, yeah, just transfer us everything.
I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff happened like in this episode. But I think that definitely was one of the things that come next. Yeah, I don't know what happened exactly before that because we ain't like every scene, but yeah,
we ain't going step by step. But basically, we see Teddy talking to what is dude to him? Was they saying that's his handler or some shit like that?
Shit, I have no idea who that dude was.
But he's like basically like give us everything and then we'll let you in or some shit like that.
Right.
Like transfer all the money and then you good. Like nah,
right. He's a big homie.
Yeah, and then so Teddy like, man, hell no, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Then they go see Teddy. You see Teddy talking to his girl, and what was her plan? What was her reason for like the collateral? What was they even talking about?
He's talking about him and his kids. Well, not kids, mom, but him and his chick.
The girl.
All I remember from that scene is them having like a dialogue, and did she find that ring? Or,
but yeah. So I'm like, why did she bring that out?
I don't know. It was just like it just kind of came out of nowhere. Before I knew it, and it was just like, "Where'd you get this from?" You know what I mean? Then he pulled it out. Pulled out a baby ring and was like, "Marry me."
No, he was like, "You were in my drawers." That was my mother's.
Right. Then he was just like, "Well, might as well marry you. We might as well propose because we're here now."
She's still up to some shit.
You think so?
I don't trust that motherfucker at all.
Yeah,
That was a little weird. Like, she's after some. I don't know if she's after the money or she's working for the KGB dude. It's one or the other.
that's his weakness too.
Yeah,
I was surprised anybody tried to come for her ass. Or I mean, Franklin, instead of
yeah,
killing her dad, like man, come for that's his weakness. Like he's the most sloppiest around her.
right. And the KGB dude, I think he set that up. I feel like it's gonna come full circle to where she's working for him.
Yeah,
I still feel like that was too convenient for her to escape like that.
yeah,
As calculated as that dude is.
mm. Yeah. It's always the woman. And these
Always. And then you see Gustavo. Gustavo gives the money and the passports to the girl, like just leave.
yeah, so that tripped me out because I thought he was trying to leave with her.
He was until they had that conversation.
Yeah, like pretty much he was trying to make sure she was safe with the kids because like I don't think he thought he was gonna make it out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
His whole goal was like, remember what she said, like we should just leave and you not know where we go. That was his goal, like just get out of here.
Yeah, and that shit kind of pissed out. That one detective chick or whatever, she got to piss me off. Like when Gustavo was doing the whole transaction, he was just like, "She's DEA," and, it was like, "What the fuck? Like you funny guy or whatever?" And he was like, "Man, she's my cousin." And it was like, she took that information and went back to the dudes. Was just like, "I don't know, something ain't right." Like he was like, I don't feel like he did nothing wrong.
No, he got you up out of there because that's for the pop your ass.
Exactly. She was the one talking shit, and I was like, you should have kept your mouth closed. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's trying to be funny in a drug, like an exchange.
In a serious situation.
Yeah, probably not the best idea. And she gonna tell them dudes that that's just not like him. Like she know him like that. Like, all right, cool. Fucked up the whole thing.
He fucked up everything.
Did one of the dudes grab one thing back when he walked away? I was like,
he grabbed something out of there, and I thought I was shit when he grabbed it.
I like that nigga take him. He was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna take some though."
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Because he was like, "Let's go." Did he reach in and then close the door? I was like, "What the fuck you took out of there?"
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like a grenade. I was like, "What is that?"
I saw what he did. I was like, "Was that part of the deal, nigga? What you grabbing my avocados, nigga? Put that back. I ain't got shit to do with you." Then we see Louis. It seemed like the plan coming together because you see Louis, Gustavo, and Franklin are all working together against Teddy now.
Yeah,
because she makes the call and Teddy like drop him off in this pallet yard or whatever, and then you see so he Franklin Veronique drops Franklin off to get beat up and framed like he's been kidnapped basically.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure Louis was gonna be with it 100% until this episode. I thought that she was gonna try to like do the flip. Like, all right, Franklin, like I finally got you here. You know what I mean? She's gonna try to get, whatever revenge she wanted back. But
right.
The fact that she had all of that on him, you know what I mean? She was like able to whoop his ass. And she after she hit him a couple of times, like she kind of gave up and was just like kind of, Franklin, I hate you, fuck you. Like you tell her emotions came out, but she didn't. Like for a person that felt like Franklin should, I remember one episode she was like, "I want that nigga cut from his balls to his neck" or some shit like that. For a person that wanted that to just kind of not even want to hit Franklin, just let you know that she's not feeling that way about him right now. Like she don't want to betray him. She's on his side. So I feel like Teddy is the end all.
Like, I don't think she's necessarily on his side. I feel like she's just using him to get out now. Just like Franklin was planning on using her, she's using him to be like, because it's like if she kills Franklin, then she feels like Teddy's still gonna be like, okay, you still got to sell these drugs.
That's true.
So her goal is to get away from all of it, and that's why I think she's gonna end up leaving with them cousins. Now I don't feel like she's gonna die. Now I feel like she's leaving. She's gonna escape with them cousins to Louisiana, wherever they was talking about.
Yeah, I didn't feel like she was gonna die once she survived the cane beating. Like once the cane beating happened, I was like, oh, she's gonna live through this.
Technically, she should be getting arrested though, because they got her on camera at the drug shit. They only got her, from what Gustavo said.
Ain't nobody getting arrested in this, man.
Franklin,
he's gonna get his brains blown out.
Then not having it. So they drop him off. So he's tied up. Teddy tells him to drop him off in that pallet yard. They drop him there. Teddy's smart because he left him there for hours. Because it's like if it's a setup, you ain't gonna just lay there for hours like that.
Right, real shit. You're gonna get up and so he was already, kind of worried. That's why he switched the it was supposed to be somewhere else and he switched the location. Um and I was like, shit, you would think that like he said he was watching the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't think he was really watching. I think he just said that.
I think he was watching.
If he was watching, he wouldn't have waited that long if he was watching, you think?
I think so. Because
Yeah.
it's like how long are you if you was planning, like if your plan was to ambush me if I came to pick you up, you're not gonna lay there on the ground for that many hours waiting for me to show up.
Trying to sell it.
Yeah, but that's dedication.
Yeah. Nipsey Hussle.
Yep. I don't think you would do that for that long. So that's what his thing was, like, let's wait it out and see.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, you'll jump up and be like, he ain't here, he ain't coming. Then he'll be like, oh, nigga, you tried to set me up. I got your ass.
I'd be like, man, I would have told him, I was like, make sure you don't put the tape on too hard so I could kick up out of here just in case. Like, they put it on there like they was really trying to like get him caught up. So I'm like, okay, make sure you put the tape. Like, I would have used a certain tape to where it was already ripped. So when he did pull up and Uso wasn't there, I'd have been like, hold on, nigga, wait a minute.
Nah, you just fucking like Last Dragon. I think it was like the brother.
Shimmy out.
Yeah. You got to get up out of that thing.
Yeah.
Gustavo is under arrest because the stupid ass, like you said, the stupid ass Puerto Rican cop lady.
Got my nerves, man.
She went to go check and the family was gone. So they like, nah, you under arrest.
What was going on with him at the payphone though? That seemed like he was just doing too much. Like he was looking back and everything. Like he looked suspicious at the payphone. I'm like, nigga, make the call.
Because he was trying to get in touch with Teddy, but Teddy wouldn't call him back. Remember, he was like, I paged him like 3 times. He said, I'm gonna page his other number, and that's what Teddy called back.
Yeah, but it was still like, I don't know. I would have, look a little bit. She already don't believe your ass, but I guess he didn't know that she didn't believe him.
Right, and she wasn't there at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like them. Those whoever them niggas are, the officers, the 2 white guys and the girl. I was glad they was up out of here.
They're not dead though.
Well, the girl is.
Yeah, the girl is.
Yeah,
I noticed that too. A lot of people was just knocked out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm surprised he didn't just shoot them all.
That's what I thought he was gonna do when he snatched him about that car.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's this shit. I was laughing. I was thinking about your ass when you were talking about the last episode when they dropped the N-bomb. I was like, oh, so now they're gonna hang Franklin? Okay, what kind of show is this? Y'all gonna put Franklin in the news?
Why was he in the news?
I'm like, this show getting racist, man. What the fuck going on? Who's writing this?
If your goal was to just drug him and then kill him like that, why do you need to hang him?
It's racist, man. I'm telling you, they dropped a nigger. It was like the next episode, nigga's gonna be a plantation. I have slaves.
I didn't understand that. I really didn't understand that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this nigga Teddy is pretty much trying to like I don't know what he was doing. I like since I watched Breaking Bad, I felt like this nigga was trying to make some type of acid bucket to put him in.
That's what it was. So
okay.
he could dip his body and he'd be gone.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, this nigga about to low key set him up to hang just in case he start going crazy. Then he was gonna put him to sleep first, and then as soon as he was about to, it takes so long for niggas to do something when they're about to get caught. Like you knew he was about to get caught, when that nigga was just like, yeah, so we're going to stick you with this, and you should go to sleep very slowly. I'm like, nigga, if you don't stick this nigga, I was like, why would you stick him in the leg? Nigga, stick that nigga where you. I don't stuck that nigga anywhere I saw it.
It's funny when funny you say that because it's like when they do that shit when they tap the needle so the bubble don't get in your blood because of the fuck. It's like, why are you being so careful? You about to kill this nigga?
Just stab that nigga in the neck, keep it pushing.
Shoot that nigga. So like, why you making it so cool and so calm?
Yeah. So I knew what was gonna happen next when, of course, Uso and Freddie Mercury walk in the damn door.
Yeah.
Pretty much saved Franklin's ass. I was laughing because I was like, this nigga Uso took forever to get this nigga Franklin off the rope. I was like, what's going on? Like, is he not on Franklin's side? Like, why don't this nigga sit there?
This nigga Franklin was dangling. This nigga couldn't breathe. He's sitting there thinking about it, like, shit, should I get him down? The nigga, he gonna die anyway.
I think Uso was like very conflicted in this scene because it was 3 people that he's like trying to. Like he's aligned with technically, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's his name? Teddy tells him he has a gun in his ankle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, he's thinking this as okay, like even though this guy is technically saving me from going to jail, Freddie Mercury,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And Teddy told me he had the gun, so it's like now I got to shoot this guy. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he was conflicted through this scene because it was two people that he don't really fuck with, but he
Yeah,
had some type of alliance with. So he had to make a
and
decision.
it's like that. It's all three of them had something, but Franklin's the only one that ain't really did nothing against him. Like
And
this
saved
whole
him.
thing, like he ain't ever had a beef with Franklin.
And Franklin saved him before.
Yeah, Franklin saved him.
Came back for him or whatever. So it's like, yeah, that shit was crazy because like I felt like he had to make a decision in that point. He already knew Teddy was handcuffed, so Teddy couldn't do nothing regardless. So I'm like, okay, should I get this gun and take out this dude, and then we take out Teddy later. I felt like that's what he was going for, but yeah, the pretty much that's where I thought the episode was still going. Like I was like, okay, like this is still the middle. It didn't feel like the episode was long enough for me. I was like, okay, it's not over with.
That's real though. Like this episode did not seem that long.
It didn't. Before I knew it, it was at the end, and like I'm thinking when Franklin gets loose and he looks at Teddy like, I'm like, yo, this nigga, they about to kill Teddy this episode. And I looked at the time and I'm like, oh, the credit's about to run.
So, question: since that's where they ended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teddy's tied up. Franklin basically got the upper hand. What are they gonna do for these last? There's 2 full episodes left.
I feel the way I feel, I don't feel like they're going to kill Teddy right away. I feel like they're going to pussyfoot it all the way throughout the episode because I feel like they could have killed him this episode. It would have been easier and we could have just moved on. But I feel like they're going to, I kind of seen some of the trailer of the next episode, and I feel like right now they're just, they're fucking with Teddy.
Okay,
they're trying to get that. They're gonna try to get that money before they kill him.
Right. That's what I was about to say. So their goal is to get that transfer in before they kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person that's gonna be able to make that transfer happen now is his girl.
Yeah. So it's like, I hope they take the angle of like trying to find her and then bringing her there. You know what I mean? And trying to, get him to say something there like, look, we gonna put a hole in her head if you don't cooperate. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I don't know. Like I feel like for some reason I feel like Teddy's gonna be saved. I don't know how. I feel like he's either going to get loose or something's gonna stop them from killing him.
I feel like we're, like you said, they're gonna drag along this episode where they jump into other stories and then keep going to this one.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like she's the only one that can do it, but then she's gonna be missing.
Like she might have just took the money and ran, and Franklin been trying to get it from Teddy. It's like he might be like, yo, call my lady or whatever, you know what I mean? And she just she out of town, you know what I mean? Like she gone, she took the money.
And they eloped, so she got all the money.
Yeah, like they looked at they look at the accounts. It's just like, yo, it's just empty. Like she took all the money and ran, and then that's when Franklin might be like, shit. It could go a lot of different ways because Franklin, like once the money's gone, Franklin can be like, God damn, like shit. I don't even got to kill your ass no more. It's like, you don't have nothing I need. Like, what's the point? Like,
he still got to kill him though.
We should get together to get this girl.
I mean, I think honestly, I think they'll try that too. Yeah. If it comes out that she's missing with the money, I feel like then it'll be like one last hoorah where we team up to go find this girl.
Yeah. If they don't kill him this time, it's just like, man, it's a lot of shit that could happen. And I'm trying to figure it out off the top of my head right now. Like, man, like what could really go wrong in this situation? Like them stretching out trying to find the money. Cause like right now, like I don't feel like Teddy feel like he has anything to lose. Like Teddy, I mean, not Teddy, I said, what's his name? Teddy. Teddy he knows it's a wrap for him at this point. You know what I mean? So him giving him the money, he's still gonna die. So why would he even tell Franklin?
But I think, like you said, if he hits him with the threat of "I'll kill your girl if you don't give it to me," I think that's the only thing that'll make him be like, "All right, just let me transfer the money." You know, he be talking when he be scared.
Yeah. Does Gustavo know about that girl?
I don't think so. I don't think nobody knows about her except for his baby mama. Now, that's what he might do.
Well, didn't she say that? That's the one that said she was gonna put him on Front Street. Yeah. Give Franklin the money. So yeah, that could be the end all be all right there. The wife,
she might show up. Back. That's how they're gonna end the next episode with her popping up in there. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing here? I told you, Teddy."
I was gonna get your ass. You're like, you bitch, bitch. You know, nigga be going, you fucking bitch. That nigga go crazy.
uh, uh, I still see that. Oh, also, you saw what Franklin told Veronique to do.
Mm-hmm. With
It's exactly what I said is going to happen.
Like, just take the money and go take his mom or whatever. But you said Franklin was going to be out there though.
No, I said he's going to say I'm coming, and he's not going to make it
because he's going to be in jail.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Franklin getting popped out, man. I'm gonna put a poll up. Who think Franklin getting popped out? Who think Franklin in jail?
Yeah, real life, put a poll. If it's possible, put that poll up.
Yeah, I think Franklin going. I think he's going out like light skinned Jermaine. I think it's gonna happen.
I think the CIA has to pin all this shit on somebody. Because the news is gonna break that the CIA has been behind everything. They got to pin this shit on somebody, and it's gonna be Franklin.
Yeah. But Franklin, I just feel like Franklin can't make it to the spinoff for sure. That's what I've been thinking. I was like, and if he's in jail, I feel like they have to like at least acknowledge the fact that he's in prison.
They can do that.
Show. I feel like that's not where the show's direction is going. I feel like it's be that type of show.
Do you remember on The Wire when they did the whole cast switch of drug dealers?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have one episode where they showed what you call it in jail?
Like kind of like almost like a handoff.
No, it was like so the shit is moving with the new drug dealers, and then they got one scene where dude trying to visit like a kingpin. Mm-hmm. And when he comes to the phone, it's not the guy he thinks it is. It's what's his name from the first couple seasons.
What's that nigga's name? I ain't seen The Wire in so long. It's too many characters.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying what's his name and him and what's his
name. Yeah.
But he comes to jail to get permission for something. And what's his name from the first seasons? He's the one who comes on the phone. He's like, yeah, you got to talk to him through me. But that was it. He didn't linger on. That was it. But it just acknowledged that he was still there.
He was still there. Yeah. We'll see. I think he's gonna die, but that's just me.
Poll up, man. Put the poll up.
I'm gonna put the poll up for sure. Yeah, that's this episode, man. My predictions are for this next episode is for them to drag the fuck out of this next episode, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're gonna kill Teddy right away. I do feel like they're going to bring one of those women into the picture, either the chick that he just eloped with or his ex. Uso can bounce if he wants. Like he can leave technically if he wants. He got everything he need, but he got to leave now.
But he's still supposed to get $9 more million.
Fuck all that.
No, I agree with you. He should just leave.
Yeah,
I don't think he's leaving without that $9 million because he don't got nothing.
You better take whatever was in that backpack and they can just live.
He already gave it to her.
It don't cost that much to live out there, man. She'll be all right.
No, he already gave her all the money.
I know, but she ain't gonna spend it right away.
He can't find her.
The girl?
Yeah.
He ain't even try to look for her yet.
She gone. She's gone. Unless you leave that voicemail, he ain't gonna know where she at.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, man. It's the way he was talking to them kids. I felt like he was gonna die in that episode. He gave the kids the mask and shit, and he was just like, "Yeah, let me take your watch." Mm-hmm.
It made it seem like that.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be an episode for Uso to get up out of here, but he saved Franklin. Well, he didn't technically save Franklin from shit because he was about to go to jail.
Yeah, he was. That nigga was on his way to jail. Yeah. My prediction still Franklin is going to end up killing Ted. Not this episode, but that's inevitable. Louis is going to leave with her cousins.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is going to happen to Leon these next episodes?
That part I don't know.
Leon, it seemed like they didn't even acknowledge his character. Only that one time with Scully.
But that was, for me, that was a big scene.
It was, but I'm just saying, what he's doing, what he came back from Africa to do, they're not touching on that. And there's too many. There's only 2 episodes left. We don't got time to deal with his shit, like him. You know what I mean? Trying to run the projects. It's not important anymore.
Also, who's your supplier now?
Shit, man, they gotta whatever they can get, whatever they can scrape up that they have from Pass packs.
Because remember what's his
Run the-
name? Big Dion took everything and he left.
Mhm.
Louis out of the game. She don't got no drugs. The man she was getting the drugs from, he's out of the game now. Like who?
I feel like he got some leftovers.
But how you gonna get him?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, we shall see. But I know the next episode is going to feature more people. Like you're gonna get a Sissy story, you're gonna get a Wanda story, you're gonna get a Leon story because they have to. You know what I mean? Like this, while Franklin is doing whatever he's doing with Teddy in the warehouse and waiting to kill this nigga.
Yeah,
all them stories is going, either close up or kind of open up new shit for the next spinoff.
Yeah, for that spinoff. Like I said, the Leon's the only I can't predict none of his shit right now. He's the only one. Like, I can't predict nothing.
Yeah.
I do think huh?
I thought he was gonna die, but at this point it's just like, okay, Leon dies, right? I feel like he would have to be a part of all of the stuff that's going on right now for him to die. I don't feel like he's in any danger.
Yeah, he's like on the side right now. He ain't too much involved in nothing. He ain't even selling the drugs he's supposed to be selling. Like he ain't doing shit right now.
What happened to that business? Should stay in Africa, nigga.
I just don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. The only thing I'm sure about is Franklin killing Teddy. They ain't going to jail.
I agree with him killing Teddy. That's gotta happen.
They ain't going to jail.
Yeah. No.
KGB dude ain't dead.
He's not.
The DEA dude ain't dead. I mean CIA. Is he CIA or DEA? What the fuck is he?
DEA. The two other guys in the Puerto Rican, they're DEA.
Yeah, okay. So they're not dead. So they're gonna think Gustavo set this shit up for her to get shot.
The girl might not be dead either. She got shot in a bulletproof vest.
She had a vest?
It looked like it. Because you know how like you can kind of tell like there was no blood stains. It looked like she was getting shot through her bulletproof vest, and he didn't shoot her in the head. So who knows?
I thought I saw blood. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought it looked like it was blood all through her chest.
Oh well, if you saw blood, then I don't know. I didn't see the blood. I saw the blood.
No, I'm tripping then. But so they ain't dead. So that means they're gonna be after Gustavo. KGB dude is going to end up leaving with whatever he came to get.
You don't think they're gonna kill him out too?
Nah, his mission's gonna be accomplished. Only because Gustavo knocked him out, but he didn't kill him.
But he's still there though. I think they're going to tie him up too.
Yep.
Yeah. There's ain't no way they can just let him free.
No.
Yeah, he might have to die.
Nah, they're not gonna kill him though.
You don't think so?
No. I feel like his if he was gonna die, he would have died in that scene. Like you were saying about Louis.
Yeah.
He would have died right there when Gustavo was beating him up.
That's real. Yeah.
But here we are. 2 more episodes. I'm prepared for some kind of drag in this next episode.
Nigga, I'm watching this episode, nigga, as soon as it drop. I don't want to see no spoilers online. I don't want to see nothing. Was that Tuesday evening?
Yeah, that's how I gotta watch them now, so I don't get no text messages.
I didn't fuck with you last time.
Oh yeah, you didn't. I gotta make sure I don't get no spoil. My son might come in the room like, Daddy, did you see what happened to Franklin? Like, boy, if you don't get the
Daddy, Franklin got popped. Get your ass. Go to bed.
Take your ass to bed.
Oh man, but yeah. Anyway, shit.
And remember, we still dropping our top 5 after the shit is over. We're gonna drop our top 5 dramas.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Absolutely. Do that. But like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave them comments in there.
Talk to us. We talk back. We everywhere if you there. We gonna read comments. We just fuck. Like I said, Brian was a busy man last week. That's the only reason we didn't read.
You see, I got cut. I was cutting my wrist. That's what happened. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a grown-up joke.
It's not a funny joke.
Somebody on here like, I ain't watching. I ain't watching them things no more.
Not a funny joke, my nigga.
I have dark humor, man. Try. But, anyway, yeah, we out. Black on blacks.
Blacks on blacks.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.